July 24th. A week from today, July's over. Like, say what? It's true. And it's Monday. It's a couple minutes past 7 in the morning here in Colorado. And I was sitting here humming and hawing about something that went over this weekend. I was trying to decide, do I mention it? Don't I mention it? Do I mention it? Don't I mention it? And then I literally felt, no, it's done. It's in the past. It's over. But I can tell it's still bugging me. Even though I released it yesterday, even though I let go of it yesterday. And I would ask myself instead, rather than discussing it, what lesson do I need to learn? Why is this still bothering me? And I realized it's because I was allowing the humanness to stand in my own way of finding peace with it. This was an epiphany. This was a light bulb moment. As you can tell, I've got all the lights on, including my Himalayan salt rock. So rather than focusing on the past and that which transpired, we're going to focus on the present moment. And that present moment means it's my joy to be sharing with you here again on YouTube. And I needed to claim my power back. And so, bet you knew that in advance, didn't you? Archangel Power Tarot by Doreen Virtue and Radley Valentine, published by Hay House. It's the deck I used already on Facebook. And yes, this time I was directed to do Facebook first. And I loved it because it was the two of Michael. Sorry about the noise. It was the two of Michael. And it basically is make a decision. And when I heard make a decision, I realized that part of my make a decision was to leave things in the past where they belong. Some amazing, though, other epiphanies happened, and that is that once again, we are seeing, feeling, sensing, knowing that more and more light workers are stepping forward. And there's a lot of fear for them. There's a lot of overanalyzing a problem or a decision. There's a lot of anxiety about, will they be ridiculed? Will they be judged? Will they be criticized? And if you are in any type of a spiritual business, know that that's going to happen. But then again, notice that if you do anything in life, it's going to happen. It has nothing to do with you being a light worker or in a spiritual business. No matter what we do, no matter where we go, no matter who we align ourselves with, someone, somewhere, is going to find fault. And I'd like to kind of share this little tidbit of wisdom that I got out of all of this yesterday and this morning. That's their karma to deal with. It has absolutely nothing to do with you. It has everything to do with how they are handling their life and their situations, and you happen to be in what's known as the fallout zone. So don't judge, wish them love and light, send them your peace, and use discernment, and quietly, unobtrusively, let go and walk away. So, not easy all the time. I promise you it's worth it. So let's see what God, His Son, Holy Spirit, and our loving angels have to say for us today. One of the other things I wanted to bring up was a situation that happened late last night. Someone did reach out to me, and you're going to love that card. It flipped face up, so I'm going to smile for you in advance. Someone did reach out to me, and one of the things that came from that is, when in doubt, don't. If it feels off, Don't. If your heart, your gut, and your body is responding to something in a negative way, stop what you're doing. If you're, that was me, that was sheer clumsiness. If your angels are telling you to go left instead of right, but you pursue turning right instead, know that they gave you a heads up, and know that you can also call upon them to help get you out of the situation that you're in. But those circumstances was based upon your free will. They will not leave you in danger, but you do need to ask them to come forward and help, and then learn the lesson. And next time they tell you to go left, don't go right. And vice versa. If they're telling you to go right, don't go left. So it's a 5-card reading, and I'm already loving the second card. So I'm going to sit up here a little bit. My camera got adjusted yesterday, so it's not at the normal angle. Don't know if I can make that better or not. Maybe, maybe not. We'll leave it there so you don't get that bright light going on. So the first card. Actually, that's a pretty good angle. I kind of like it. We might leave it at that. It's the 8 of Gabriel, which is indicating on this marvelous Monday, for a lot of you, your first day back to your work week, that there's a great deal of activity going on. And when I'm feeling this card, I'm feeling not only work, but family, career changes, lots of events happening right now, festivals, making time for summer games. I don't know if that makes any sense to someone, but I'm hoping it will. It's like there's so much going on. Your calendar is full. It's like you're constantly getting notifications of this event, that event, this event. Slow down. Sudden and immediate results are also coming, and it's important to have good communication. So it's like slow down a little bit so you're not missing something. Slow down so that you can hear the divine guidance you're being given with all of this activity. And sometimes it's good to just put the cell phone down and focus on all of this activity so you do have an opportunity to set your priorities straight. Don't so overflood your calendar that you're not taking time for peace for yourself. Remember I told you I really liked the second card when I saw it because it flipped over? I know. This always so much reminds me of Radley Valentine, and his new book, Something About Being a Genie, is actually coming out. So every time I see this card and the beautiful little Sheltie down here, reminds me of Radley. And this is the 9 of Raphael, our wonderful archangel of lovers, of travelers, of healers, is telling you, make a wish. What are your heart's desires? What is it that will bring you joy to your higher self, your future self, those around you? What creates that spark? Make a wish. Doesn't have to be small, doesn't have to be big. It can be as big as you want and as small as you want. Because your dreams become a reality, especially when you're asking for those dreams and those wishes to benefit not just you, but to serve everyone. Then those dreams can become a reality. And if your angels are asking you to take action to help make those dreams become a reality, follow it. You will be amazed at the joyful time of your life that comes by following that guidance. And live from a happy space. Live from a place of joy. When you're joyful, it goes out to the world. When you're joyful, the people around you become joyful. When you're happy, the people around you become happy. Just open up your heart. Card number 3. Going to talk about something a little different here. But not that much different. It's the 10 of Gabriel. And what a beautiful image. I'm not sure if this one's come up before. I think it has, actually. Ask your angels for helpful people to lighten your load. It's kind of reminding me of this message. The 8 and 10 are very, very similar. This one has so much going on. And this one, it says, ask your angels for helpful people to lighten your load. And maybe because there's too much going on and you're working too many hours and you're trying too hard to please others when you need to please yourself. You also need to please God. So when you please God first, you end up pleasing yourself. And then when you please yourself, it's a whole lot easier on the heart, the soul, the mind, and the body to please others. And then the joy spreads. So Gabriel's telling you, yoo-hoo, because we got 2 Gabriel cards so far. And we now have a Michael card. I think you're going to like it. As a matter of fact, I know you are. It's the end of the show. Swan Lake has completed. What a beautiful ballet anyway, right? A situation has ended and you are finally free of it. This doesn't necessarily mean free as in like, woohoo! But it means you're free of a difficult situation. It has ended, and it is time for you to realize and kind of embrace the fact that new opportunities of happiness will now follow. We just talked about spread the joy and spread the happiness. Put the past behind you truly where it belongs. It's why I did not want to speak of yesterday's events. That's in the past. I can't go back and change it. I don't want to change it. It's over. It's done. A decision was made. Time to move on and seek new opportunities for happiness. So take your bow. This play is over, and become the star in the next one. You have a starring role. Can't believe she's back, but I'm not terribly surprised. Okay. This card's been coming up in personal readings here on YouTube a lot and on Facebook, but especially in personal readings. I'm constantly surprised at how often the 5 of Ariel shows up. Okay, so Ariel is standing in front of this beautiful building. In the background, I always associate that light with a warm, inviting fireplace. And the reason that I do is because you can see this is set in winter time. She's got her winter coat on, and she's literally inviting you to come inside and realize that you don't have to go through your current challenges alone. God, His Son, Holy Spirit, your angels are all here to help you. And remember, ask the angels to send you helpful people. Help is nearby. And remember, please, we say this a lot here, negative thoughts create self-fulfilling prophecies. If you tell yourself you cannot do something, then you can't. Let's change the emphasis on those words. Rather than I can't, change it I cannot, and then it's I cannot do something. It's you're being forced to do it. Not forced, that's the wrong word. It's like changing that you can't help but do it. That's the words I was looking for. It's like I cannot find happiness. I can. That's not even a good analogy of it. What I'm basically trying to get at is change your emphasis, change your words. Rather than saying I can't, say I can. If you worry and focus on the negative is what you focus and worry on. And that is a catch-22 that will keep you going, caught up in that circle of negativity that you really need to break free of. Well, I can't do that. Yes, you can. I'm not worthy of that. Yes, you are. I can't handle that. Yes, you can. With God's help, you can do anything. And your angels are right there to guide you. All you have to do is reach out in prayer and say, I need help. Ask God to send you the appropriate angels to stand by your side. Ask for the signs and clear guidance, and then open your heart to receive it. When you receive the guidance and the instructions and the help, take action on it. It's kind of like I'm sitting here. I want to go get a third cup of coffee. Yeah, third. But unless I get out of the chair and go into my kitchen, it's not automatically going to fill my coffee cup. I have to take action if I want it. What do you want in life? You have to take action for it. And I highly recommend that you ask for divine guidance for the right action to make your life joyful and happy and peaceful, productive, prosperous, abundant, loving, and all of those words that our soul calls out for. So let's get rid of the negative thinking. Let's have a beautiful and a marvelous Monday. If you would like a reading from me, please visit my website. It's houseofangelcardreadings.com. If you'd like to learn how to read your own cards, I teach angel cards. Then my classes are also on the website. I took the phraseology off. A lot of people were getting confused when I said the classes were going to be starting July 15th. Whatever time frame you want to take a class, I'm here to guide you. What I wanted to do with the July 15th portion of it was to allow enough people to get their cards, to make sure that, those that didn't have a deck could have that time to get it. And so if you already have an angel card deck, or if you need the time to go get one, you want to do a class, it's you and me, nobody else, just you and me, sitting down, starting from the basics if you don't know how to do it, showing some tips and wonderful ways to be able to analyze and to read how you're feeling, how your intuition is playing into this. We do follow Doreen Virtue's curriculum with some additions added on from years of experience of doing this. We're here to help you. It's $25 per class, and it's via Skype or Facebook video. Speaking of Facebook, thank you for joining me there. Thank you for your likes, your comments, your emails, your sharing, your posting on the page. We're a couple people away from 2,200 followers, and I truly thank you for that. My ebook, my autobiography, is available on Amazon. It's on sale for another couple of weeks, and it's also available on my website. Now's the time to book a reading with me. We're getting busier and busier. We're a few weeks out. They're also still on sale for another week. August 1st, the price does go up because of my scheduling. I have to also use a little discernment and made a decision that we needed to adjust the pricing simply because we're busy and there's a demand on my time. It's one of the reasons I kept the classes so inexpensive. They're $25 an hour. And after August 1st, if you book a reading with me, it's certainly not going to be $25 an hour. So I want to wish you a beautiful day. I've said it already, but we'll say it again. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Truly have a marvelous day. And namaste.